Children need to be able to explore their emotions in safe relationships and environments. As a practitioner, you should support children to understand, name and express emotions. With the right support, they will learn how to understand their own feelings and the feelings of others. They will also pick up the skills to regulate their emotions.
That's a good rate, isn't it?
For lots of children, especially being 0 to 3, they find it really challenging separating from their parents or carers. So lots of things that we do often is make books for children that have got pictures of their families in them, things that they've done, special events, pictures of the workers within the setting, so that actually they've got a book about their little life. So when they're coming between both home and a setting, they're able to take that with them and remember that actually these people are still visual, they're still there, they are coming back, and I think that just really supports their emotions at that time.
As I've got quite a big group of children on my own, it's quite a challenge when one gets a little bit unsettled. They all tend to feed from that emotion, so we do have a lot of regular group time activities and things where we talk about how we're feeling and how somebody else might be feeling and discuss emotions as a big group.
I want us to think about a time in both of your practices where you have taken on a child's emotion and then been able to give it back to them in a way that they will understand.
So I have a child who comes to me who struggles with sharing with other children and will quite often just take a toy off of another child. And when we talk to him about it and say, oh, we don't take from the other children, we have to share, he tends to just shut off from everything around him and he won't listen and just won't take anything in. So what I do at that point is say to him, oh, it's okay to feel upset about what's happened, and if you want to talk to me, you can come and find me, I'm here. I know it's not nice sometimes when somebody else is playing with something that you want, but please come and find me when you're ready to talk. I mean, he's a little bit older, he's 4, so he then will come and find me when he's ready and has processed the emotion himself, and then we talk about the situation and we make it right and resolve the conflict.
So for me, it really indicates how much trust there is in the relationship and how you have really attuned to him and taken the time to get to know and understand how he deals with those uncomfortable feelings and not to persist or challenge him in a way that's going to tip him over, but enable him to come to understand that and have the space, but to know that you're always there and that you will make sense of that emotion for him and help him to process it.
It is important to be able to take on board a child and their family's anxiety, contain these emotions and give it back to them in a way that is understood by all.
It's important to give a child time and space to reflect and process their feelings alongside an attuned adult who will support them to name their emotions.
Adults who are working with children need to have time alongside another adult to process the emotions that are evoked within themselves. This will support them to be more emotionally available and attuned to the children and their families.